Guys, it's your boy Icon today, and today I'll be talking about my career.
Buffet eating food with your laptop and your recorders and your bad haircut and your bad attitude. Freaking bloodsuckers. Y'all make livings off athletes like me.
My NBA, my team.
I wasn't even across the court!
Joe donated 9.
Myleague and Play Now Online because they're lucky buns right now. So right now I'm gonna be talking about the current state of the game. So right now the game is full of hackers, the community's dead, and we don't have like no more good events like there used to be. But now we're gonna talk about the first problems of the 2K26 right now. So the first improvement they could improve on is Mycareer. So back in like 2010, they used to have I'm pretty sure a rookie showcase or a summer showcase where you used to go against like future NBA prospects and go against them on a 5v5, and then you used to get like drafted by a random team. But then it used to be the same way until like 2014, where now you have like a whole My Career story mode, and you used to go against Jackson Ellis and all those characters. And then in 2K15 you go undrafted, and now you're supposed to like try out for other teams and stuff like that. And then in 2K16 you take your typical way, so you start off from high school and you go to college, and then you go to the NBA. And then in 2K17, you started off as a high school dominant player, but you didn't get to really play high school. You go straight from college to the NBA, and you also had to play for Team USA if you're tough enough. And then in 2K18, you started off as a DJ somehow, and then you played in a random scrimmage, and then somehow you're in the NBA. And then in 2K19, you had where you started off in China, and then you go to the NBA, but you have to first go to the G League. And then I'm pretty sure in 2K20 is where you go in high school, and then your high school player gets injured, and then you somehow go to the NBA. And then in 2K21 and 2K22, you start off in high school, and then you go to either college or G League. That's a new addition. And then you regularly go to the NBA. In 2K23 though, you started off like as a random player, and then you pick what team you go to, and then randomly you go to the NBA draft and they start booing you and all that. And then in 2K24, I'm pretty sure there's not even a story. I'm pretty sure you just had a dad who used to go to the NBA, and then you try to like recreate his career. And the GOAT moments was also added to that year. Low-key in 2K25, I low-key forgot the story. I remember you just have an agent who you play against in high school, and then you just go to the NBA, I'm pretty sure. If I forgot something, I might just like add it to the video and show you guys what I got wrong. And now in 2K26, you have starting off in high school, you're like an underdog from I think it was Illinois. And then you go to, instead of going to college, you go to the EuroLeague, and then you go play against like some random opponent. And this 2K was not really that smart, because you could drop 100 points and still be drafted in the second round. Now we're gonna go over my ideas and what I think could be better for the game. So my first idea is like make sure that we start in like high school in our junior year. I feel like 1 year in high school is not like a real feeling. I want to make it as realistic as possible, because most of us are definitely not going to the NBA. So we'll have like scouting reports that'll come to our games. We could also bring in EYBLs and all those type of tournaments. We could have like a fake Rod Wave Elite, something fun where we can have, instead of just playing high school games, just like the one we have right now. Also, we could have like different type of star prospects. So instead of us just being a rank, we could actually see if we're like 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, and also see like what number are we ranked in our position. For example, like AJ DeBosta, he's #1 ranked small forward, and the second one could be like I look, forgot, like you know what I mean, something simple like that. Next thing we're gonna go over is Myteam. So like how I did, I usually go over the history, but I don't want to make this video too long. So basically, I'm gonna just summarize it like real quick. Just think about opening packs, getting players, or buying players, and just going against each other in different modes. But this year, my team has been all right. I mean, this season is pretty tough, but I feel like they can still have some more improvements to do. For example, adding locker codes could be like a major thing. I know we already have locker codes right now, but the locker codes right now are low key like mid, like because locker codes back in like when I started playing my team like seriously in 2K22, every time a pack drop, we used to get a locker code and it used to make the game so fun, and we used to at least have like a chance to get the players from the set instead of spending our own money. Second thing, I think we could bring like better game modes. I don't have like an idea on top of my head, but I know like if you go to the Myteam community, you'll see there could be like a better mode. I remember that they used to have a mode called draft mode where I used to get like random players, but now when I go on my team, I don't see it no more. And yeah, that low-key kind of sucks now. But honestly, my team doesn't really have like a lot of things to improve on. It's mostly due to like lack of locker codes and just like game modes to feel the game more like refreshed. But now we got our other mode called Myleague. Well, Myleague, it has a lot of problems this year's. We can go a couple of the top of my head right now. So my league has a draft overall problem, which I mean is like like couple seasons through the regular season, you have someone who is a 77, and then in 2 years he's like a 93 and 94. That's a big problem, and they add sliders for like content creators to fix it, but it's not perfect, and it low-key kind of sucks right now. I also think that they can improve the trading system. Like I feel like we should be able to have like more picks and more options to do like more 3-team trades, because it's actually not that like uncommon in the NBA, because we see like people trying to do big trades. I feel like they should make like superstars request trades, and then we have to try our best to like get the player from the team. For example, like 2021, James Harden requested a trade to the Brooklyn Nets, and then he got to the team. Another idea I saw from the Myleague community, they want to feel like Myleague, they can make their own league. So like I know there's like you can restart to like a couple eras, but I feel like there should be an option where you can pick like any year, for example like 2017 or like 2008 or some random like year, and then just have like the same rosters. Yeah, I feel like it will make things more easier. Yeah. And this is my last part of what I think my league should add. I could go on and what my league should fix, but like, I feel like 2K just gotta try. But I feel like they should do like how every week they add like a roster where players go up in rating and down in rating. I feel like that should be a thing right now, because like everyone just stays the same. I know there's like a thing called morale where like a player overall goes down, but barely players go up only by +1. I think they should also add Mycareer in my league, because it feels like we're forced to pay for a Mycareer I feel like it would be more fun if we can just have like a 99 overall and go against like other teams. But I know 2K's goals are to make more profits, and unfortunately that mode doesn't make them anything. So that's why I feel like they're not spending too much time on Myleague. And finally, we got Play Now Online. So Play Now Online, it just play now. If you know NBA 2K, it's just you pick teams and you go against them. Play Now is not supposed to be like too complicated or have too many things. But I feel like Play Now should have like more rewards so we can have like more players go and play against each other on Play Now. Because I feel like there's no motive to play it, but just to have fun. But I feel like fun should be rewarded for playing the game. You know what I mean? But I feel like they should add more teams like the 2021 Bucks because they're a pretty good team and they won the championship. They should add the 2021 Brooklyn Nets because they're a really OP team. But I feel like they should be hard to achieve. You know how there's like ranks where you can, achieve more teams. And the 2020 Lakers because they're also a really good team. They should add and play now. We got the other things that I want personally to be fixed or like added, but it's not really necessary. So I feel like we should have like more of a speedy gameplay. I know it was like pretty speedy in like season 1, I'm pretty sure, but I didn't get to play it. So I wrote in my notes that I wanted to have NBA 2K22 dribbling speed. I wanted a fun dribbling system like 2K19, where when you get playmaking takeover, the game was really over for your ankles, and it was just like fun. 2K, I wanted also like a pretty solid shooting like 2K20, where you could make whites, but like you could barely make them. And I think they should add 2K19 defense, where you could be a crazy lockdown, and it was pretty popular to be a lockdown. And I feel like they should add better robots. I feel like if the robots played like a real NBA, I feel like they should add pro playing like not Roblox, robots. For example, like if they could add like how like players move and their IQs and like gameplay, it would be like way better for like simulation players and players who like to like sim games at the end and see a crazy match, stuff like that. Because that CPUs right now got no IQ, they got nothing, they really got no soul either. Also forgot to write this down, but I also wanted like, for example, like in 2K15 where you could like fight players and like something like more like happening in Mycareer. I didn't add that in the Mycareer part, but I'm gonna say it right now. Like we need something like that could have like more like more feeling to the Mycareer. So like we could have a rival, and it should be more difficult to score in Mycareer, and I feel like it'll just make the game more fun in general. Alright, y'all, I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. If someone watches this video, I went 0 for 2 for my first videos. And, I'm supposed to be uploading way more, but I've been losing motivation to upload. Hopefully this gets a couple views, and hopefully I get a couple subscribers. But if I don't, I'll be still trying to post more videos, but not all my videos will be about 2K in general. It'll just be about me being me. I didn't really show my personality in this video, but anyways, hopefully y'all can enjoy this video and give me some positive or negative feedback in the comments. I just want any type of improvement. All right, thank you.